Good evening. After weeks of controversy surrounding everything from racist text messages to surveillance on Capitol Hill, Speaker Glen Casada faces a devastating moment.
The GOP caucus just voted no confidence for him remaining as the House Speaker. News Channel 5's Chris Conti has been tracking this case all day. Chris, this is a devastating blow for Casada.
And Vicki, it has been a chaotic afternoon here in downtown Nashville, where for the past 3 hours, Republicans have been meeting inside of this hotel in secret, deciding the fate of House Speaker Glen Casada. Since News Channel 5 first broke news of those sexually explicit texts that he sent his former chief of staff, and also the possibility that he may have tried to frame a protester, Casada has dug in his heels, and he is doing the same tonight, vowing not to go anywhere. But in a secret ballot vote that just wrapped up within the last hour, Casada lost the support of his caucus today, and then he left this hotel in disgrace.
Speaker, what did you tell the caucus? Did you resign?
That was Glen Casada there. That was Glen Casada there trying to dodge reporters out the back door of the 21C hotel. We are told that the House Speaker apologized for his behavior and for the apparent cover-up, which he tried to orchestrate and blame on Channel 5, only exacerbating this scandal. Everything was on the table here inside this secret meeting today. Lewd text messages, white noise machines that he had installed outside of his office, possible monitoring of private meetings. But at the end of the day, nothing substantially changed. Glen Casada is still the House Speaker right now. He still has his position, and yet his colleagues today said this.
There is no place in either the House Republican Caucus, in the House, or in the legislature, or in anywhere in which any type of sexist or racist or inappropriate remarks are going to be permitted. And I think that has been stated very clearly by this caucus today, is that regardless of how long ago, regardless of what the behavior is, we take these type of allegations very, very seriously.
There may be no room for that kind of behavior inside the House Republican Caucus, but there is apparently still room for Glen Casada. As he has since the beginning, he is digging in his heels tonight and not resigning. We're live downtown. Chris Conti, News Channel 5.
Chris, thank you. Of course, our own chief investigative reporter, Phil Williams, broke the story and has been tracking it from the very start.
Yeah, Phil, okay, he's lost, obviously, the support of his own party. What's next for Glen Casada?
Well, you know, as the day began, Glen Casada was the Speaker of the House, and tonight he is still the third most powerful person in the state of Tennessee. You might wonder, how could that possibly be? That's the question we had for Caucus Chairman Cameron Sexton.
The Speaker is elected by the General Assembly, not by the Republican Caucus. So this is a non-binding resolution. Anything that the caucus did would be non-binding as far as the Speaker remaining Speaker. That's his decision, or you work through the Constitution if you're looking at a way of him and his speakership.
And today we're told that Speaker Casada told the members that he has no plans to resign, that he hopes to work over the next several months to restore their confidence in him.
Could there be a special session to remove Casada?
Well, you know, the governor could call for a special session, but he has shown no inclination that he is interested in doing that. And an interesting tidbit we picked up this afternoon is that there is the possibility for 2/3 of the members of the Senate and 2/3 of the members of the House to call for a special session, but the caucus leaders told us Glen Casada has the power to block that.
Wow. All right. Well, we'll continue to follow this, see where it ends up. Phil, thanks.
We deserve better. Tennessee deserves better.
A crystal clear message from nearly 24 protesters at the Capitol, who even left notes and signs on Casada's SUV, all of them determined to put the heat on Speaker Casada to resign as House Speaker.
Your actions prove that you are out of control and unfit to lead Tennessee. You are toxic to Tennessee.
This comes after weeks of scandal surrounding sexually explicit texts and allegations of misconduct. Organizers of the protests also rented a billboard calling for Casada's resignation.